Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about 10 different leadership styles that you need to know in order to understand your leadership style and adjust yours if you think that you need to change. Make sure to listen to each one of these styles, subscribe, like, and share if you are looking for more information about leadership. When we think about different types of leaders, it's tempting to group them into just two categories, good or bad. Maybe there was that former boss who made you feel supported and inspired. Actually, leadership isn't always about straightforward. Who is the leader? The leader is somebody who uses their own actions and behaviors to influence or guide other people. That means someone who's the head of department, but having that somebody isn't a prerequisite if you want to get better understanding about leadership and how it's different from management. Please watch the video that I'm gonna leave you in the description. Tara Badu said, "Our leadership style described by our values, our natural strengths and abilities, and our beliefs and experience." Knowing your leadership styles can help you align all of that with your vision, goals, and even your organization's mission and vision. So, to have an impact as a leader, you need to be an effective one. And to be an effective one, you have to understand exactly where you are starting from, as well as where you want to go, and to learn how you can change your own leadership style. Stay with me to the end of this video, since we will explain why understanding your own leadership style matters. We will break down 4 of common leadership styles along with their pros, cons, and identifying characteristics, and to learn how you can change your own leadership style. Leadership style number 1 is the transactional leadership. The best way to understand transactional leadership is to think of a typical transaction. I give you this, and you do this in return. That's the basis of the leadership style. Transactional leaders gives instruction to their team members and then use different rewards and penalties, either recognize or punish what they do and what they didn't in response. Think of a leader offering a praise to a well-done job, or mandating that a group member handle a despised department-wide task because they missed a deadline. Those are examples of rewards, punishment in a work setting. Needless to say, this approach is highly directive and is often referred to as a telling leadership style. The advantage is the confusion and guesswork are eliminated because tasks and expectations are clearly mapped out by the leader. The cons are due to the rigid environment and expectations. Creativity and innovation maybe it is stifled. Transactional leadership style works best when you are leading a project or a process that requires clear direction and leaves very little room for guessing what to do next. Your team is highly motivated by explicit directions and rewards. Actional style is the best if you are frequently use the threat of having work late when you need to motivate your team. Constantly brainstorming clever ways to recognize solid work. Your team can't wait to see what you come up with after last month's personalized playlists. The second type that we're going to talk about is the transformational leadership. Again, within the leadership style, it's all in the name. Transformational leaders seek to change, transform the business or group in which they lead by inspiring their employees to innovate. Leaders are all about making improvements and finding better ways to get things done. And as a result, they inspire and empower other people to win their work and come in with their suggestions or observation about how things could be streamlined or upgraded. Transformational leaders, people have tons of autonomy as well as plenty of breathing room of innovative and think outside of the box. The pros here, leaders are able to establish a high level of trust with employees and rally them around a shared vision or end goals. The cons, in environments where existing processes are valued, this desire to change things up can ruffle some feathers. A transformational leadership style works best when you need to go buy in or create some enthusiasm around a necessary shift within your team or organization. You are identified that a change needs to be happen, but want to solicit ideas about the best way to go and do it. You might be a transformational leader if you look at every single existing process with a discerning eye and a strong sense that could be better. You are always encourage others to get outside of comfort zone and push their limits. You will be definitely proud whenever you see a team member achieve something that was previously thought to be impossible to be changed. Third, servant leaders. Servant leaders operate with this standard motto: serve first and lead second. Rather than thinking about how they can inspire people to follow their lead, they channel the majority of their energy into finding ways that can help others. They prioritize the needs of other people above their own. Servant leadership model leaders focuses on elevating and developing the people who follow them. As Simon Sinek explains in his book Leaders Eat Last, why some teams pull together and others don't. Leaders are the ones who are willing to give up something of their own for us. Their time, their money, their energy, maybe even the food off their plate. When it matters, leaders choose to eat last. Servant approach pro boosts morale and leads to a high level of trust, which returns in better employee performance and a more positive company culture overall. The cons of this model, it's challenging, constantly pushing your own needs and priorities to the back burner. It's something that comes as second nature for most of us. A servant leadership style works the best when you are taking over as a new leader of a team or a project and need to build trust right off the bat. Your team is navigating a challenging time whenever it's layoffs, organizational changes, a complex project, or something else and need to feel extra supported. Be a servant leader if you are known for asking, what can I do to help, at least 3 times a day. You place high priority on removing roadblocks and helping others get things done. You never think twice about helping out when you are asked because you know that your own do list will still be there when you resume. Fourth, leadership style. Coaching leadership. With coaching leadership style, the leader acts as, you guessed it, as a coach. They come alongside the people they lead to offer guidance and mentorship. They come alongside the people they lead to offer guidance and mentorship as opposed to firm directions. This type of leader is heavily invested in the development of other people, and they will freely share their time, energy, and knowledge to help others learn, grow, and improve. Coaching leaders don't consider themselves successful when they reach a specific target or milestone. Their idea of success lies in helping others realize their full potential. The pros of coaching. Coaching helps leadership build trust, which can improve employee satisfaction, motivation, retention, and of course, performance. The cons of this approach is both time and effort intensive, particularly if you are leading a large team. It takes a lot of hours and energy to provide this level of support. A coaching leadership style works best when you are coming into an organization or a team that has a lot of skepticism and distrust in leadership. You recognize that people have the skills and know how to get things done, yet motivation and engagement are seriously lacking. You might be a coaching leader if your favorite conversations to have with your direct reports are the ones focused on their own career goals and ambitions. Also, you are never shy about offering help and support whenever it's interesting article, an impactful piece of advice, or an introduction to someone in your network. At the end of this video, we need to know what are the most common leadership styles. Leadership styles hinge on a lot of factors like industry, team size, current trends, and even the broader economic climate. For example, ask someone in law enforcement and they will likely tell you that a transactional or bureaucratic leadership style is their way. But ask someone who works in tech, for example, they will probably say transformational leadership is the standard in their industry. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment what style is more applicable to you and why. Please subscribe in this channel to be alerted whenever I share a new video. Thank you. See you in another video.